Hi everyone. I just got done listening to an episode of Coast to Coast Radio. I was trying to actually look up information on this H7N9 flu epidemic, and it just so happens that I came across a Coast to Coast show where Ed Dames was a guest. Now, this is a recent episode that he was on. He spoke about a whole bunch of topics that pretty much put a lot of puzzle pieces together. I don't want to go over everything. I'll go over a few of them, but the second half of the show is the time that he's on. First half dealt with UFOs and the alien agenda, but the second half he has Ed Dames on as a guest. So I just want to go over something. As you know, many people know about the prophecy of Saint Malachi. Okay, and he said all these events would play out in 2013. Um, the first thing he spoke about was Comet Ison, which is going to make its closest approach in November of 2013. He says this event, Ed Dame says, will start the solar flares or the kill shot that he sees, his remote viewing sees. So that's one thing to watch out for tonight, this year. Comet Ison makes its closest approach in November of 2013. I'll be linking you to this video. So that starts the flares, which ends up being the kill shot, which ends up knocking out the power to everybody. He also spoke about North Korea. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that North Korea right now is very tense, but he goes into great detail saying that North Korea will attack South Korea with a nuclear weapon in anger. He also says that it's true that North Korea does not have the capability to reach us with a missile, but what he sees is subs going off the coast of America and them blowing up nuclear devices off America. So that's something to watch. He also spoke about the H7N9 in great detail. He says he sees a pandemic happening. Like I spoke before, this is the reason I started the video. I started looking for information. He spoke about the H7N9, and he said he sees this spreading. He sees it getting very, very serious, where a lot of people will lose their lives. But what I found interesting, and the reason I'm making this video, is because he says there is a way people can save their lives. Now, if you have a pen and paper, this is the time to take this down. I already bought 2 bottles of the stuff. Okay, very cheap. It's only $10 a bottle. 90 capsules each. It's called oil of oregano. He says to actually take a bottle of oil of oregano and drop 6 drops into a jug because the stuff is very, very nasty tasting, and shake the jug up. I went with the capsules. Okay, I went with the capsules because I wanted to go with the capsules. So he says to take the drops, the actual extract, drop 6 drops of this oil of oregano in a jug, and that will actually build up your immune system, and it will actually help you get better from the flu bug he sees happening. He says it saved him from, he had respiratory issues, and it cleared it all up. And this will also be good for the H7N9 pandemic he sees. So oil of oregano, mark that down. He also, last but not least, he also sees an economic collapse. Does not give a date. He sees a major economic collapse, and mostly due to the solar flare, obviously. But he says the economy is in terrible shape, but the solar flare will actually be the last straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. So that's it. I'll be linking you to the thing. Like I said, it's the second half of the show. So he spoke about Comet Ison in November. He spoke about solar flares, it happening after the comet passes to the sun. That'll cause all these flares. He talks about North Korea attacking. He spoke about this H7N9 happening all over the world later this year. And he spoke about a very, very good natural remedy that you can take to possibly save your life and the lives of your family. Now, I bought 2 bottles of the stuff, one for my sister and the kids, and one for myself. So, oil of oregano. And as far as the economy goes, he says make sure you have enough food, water, and he doesn't actually know what's going to be used as a currency, but the world will be in such chaos that that won't even be an issue if you don't have enough food and water. So the link to the story is below the video, actually, or the audio, and just take notes. It costs $10 for the remedy he gives, and he says that if you're not prepared by the end of 2013, then you waited too long. So that was Ed Dames on Coast to Coast Radio. Thought I'd pass that along to people. Some of you may disregard the information. I did not. I think that information is important, and it really falls in line with a lot of information that a lot of other people have seen. A comet coming in from the outer solar system, and also that it would start a whole series of events. Many people saw that. So, and it also falls in line with the St. Malachi prophecy of something major happening this year. And, the great judge judging the people and all that. Oh, he also says, before I forget, that President Obama will be the last president. Pretty much anarchy will rule after that. So, I know that sounds crazy. I'm just telling you what he said. So that's the story, folks. I wrote it down, as you can see. I'm not BSing anyone. I wrote it down on a piece of paper. See? And that's my notes. So that's it. So the link to the video, or the link to the audio file, is below for those of you who want to listen to it. I listened for an hour and a half, really. It's a 2-hour show. I listened to the second hour and a half. Take it easy, everyone, and stay safe. Bye.